Alright, everybody, welcome back to day 103, I think. So, what are we planning today? Well, trading, of course. Of course. So, let's just get into it. Like, there's nothing really else to do. So, yeah. We're probably just gonna, obviously it's Monday now, 4 o'clock. So, um, we could probably do some maybe live trades. It depends if we've got any setups. But yeah, so let's just go over. So EU is bullish, I think. I think it was bearish, but on a 1 day, I like to see what happens on the 1 day. But we have supply here, right? Right here. Okay, price has been coming down precipitously. Okay, so there's like, how do I put it? If we go on a 1 month, okay, we don't really like to go on these very high time frames, but just by looking at this, okay, we have demand down here, and we have simply supply here. Okay, so EU, on a very high time frame, could go like this, either to take this liquidity, alright, into the basically lower zones, or, and then this is where even high time frame comes in, right? You could use the 1 month. In fact, it doesn't really matter. But the expectation again is bullish because we got this break, from this low, so this low has to hold before it creates a new high. From this, we got that. This low has to hold before we break this. So anything between here and here, as long as this zone holds, bullish. So it's bullish, but it's one of those where it's gonna take a long time to even come up to these highs. But that was just a simple way to look at it. But obviously, if we go back to the 1 day, okay, we want to look for zones, and we have one right here. This is our supply zone. Okay. Now if we go down to 4 hour, for instance, we can see that this supply gets refined up to here. Okay. But on a 1 hour, what do we have? We have supply here. Okay. So we could mark this as what? 1 hour supply. Okay. And this is how I would look to take a trade off of this. Okay. So 1 hour supply. Okay. Now, do we have a break in this level? No, we don't. But as we know, with zones like this, especially supply zones that on a higher time frame, at least a 1 hour and above, can hold a bit more than obviously like a 1 minute. Pretty obvious. So on a 30 minute, we have what? This is our supply, so this could be the supply. But this 1 hour supply got mitigated, right? So we're looking for sales from this, okay? Now, as we can see, with this candle, we basically break the structure and we create what? A 15 minute, or alternatively you can go to a 5 minute, right, which is also doable. And you have created what? A 5 minute supply, right? And that obviously holds. And this is how you would have took your trade, okay? So as soon as we hit what? As soon as we broke this structure here, now you have to I'd have to kind of zoom in on this shit, just so you guys see this, right? But as soon as we broke this bottom of this candle, we validated this supply. That's why we've boxed this off as a supply, because this is our supply as soon as we came down and we closed. And then what did we do? We came up, we held this high, and then what happened? Where's the high that's getting put in place? Well, this is the last candle, right? So we close below this candle right here, right? Which means as soon as it closes below, right, because we're shorting, so right here, your stop loss is going to technically be this candle, right? And your target is going to probably be this zone right here, because you're hitting for higher risk to reward. So you're probably going to be aiming for this zone, and that's a 1 to 4, and you've secured, right? Or alternatively, you could target this zone, right? Because if we go to a 1 hour again, right, what do we actually have, right? Well, technically we have this zone, right? But if we're bearish, then overall we're targeting these lows, which is 1 to 28. But again, you're probably not going to hit a 1 to 28. That's probably far-fetched, but that's where you could have entered that trade. Now, because we couldn't enter that, as we just saw, what are we looking for now? So if we undo some of this, just because I don't want to see this, it's a bit ugly, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, oh shit, why is I need my phone case, that's the thing. Hold on a sec. Alright, hold on, let me just fuck's sake, you have no timeline. Shit. Alright. So, what are we looking at the moment? We're looking at potentially selling from basically here. We don't have to. We know that supply or demand zone. This is another rule you need to understand. We don't have to return to a zone. It's no. We do not have to. Okay? We do not have to return to a supply or a demand zone. We don't have to. Now, the candle was going to close in a minute. And I don't think we're going to close it below. So we could be more biased to be buying than selling. Right? And we do have demand here, as we know. So what could we really be doing? I mean, if this 5-minute candle doesn't close, obviously it's going to close in about 30 seconds, then realistically, if we get another entry to buy, we could be buying, but only to this zone. So like, we may be pushing a 1-to-1, if that. Right. So yeah. Ugh. I'm trying to like put my phone up, but like it keeps falling. But alright, 1 minute's finished. Okay, so possible buys from, well, technically the zone's refined to this. Like that. So if we close above this, we can basically buy like that. Or, as we say with our fractalized WMBs, we like to basically wait for that remitigation. But it doesn't always have to happen. Like if we close above this now, so in about 9 seconds when this closes, you are technically valid to buy. So this would be the trade. Alright. If it breaks above, which it did. So this would be valid buy right there. Okay, because we broke above this. We have basically confirmed our demand zone. Even though it doesn't look like there's much demand, there is, believe me. And you're probably going to want to push to this. Let's try it. If that. Right. Could also come down and just stop the fuck out of us. That's also possible. But if we go back to this 5-minute, like, we don't have any validations for anything. Make sense? So, I mean, there's definitely possibilities to get stopped and it come down, of course. But with current way markets being going up with EU, bullish. I'm more lenient, not lenient. I'm more inclined to believe that it's actually gonna go up rather than down, but it could definitely do that. Could definitely validate this. I mean, on a 15-minute, what we got? 15-minute, we got nothing. Okay. We got zero mitigation up here as well. That's what I kind of thought, but obviously we already know that we don't have to mitigate unmitigated areas. That's not even like you don't have to. Okay, simple. Do not think, oh, this has to be mitigated. It doesn't. Okay, now this is going to be the same candle, or it's going to look a little different, but point is, it's about the same. Okay, now on the 5 minute, right, we are basically, by the looks of things, validating supply, demand, my bad. So yeah, it makes sense for it to go up. But we have to wait for the market to move. On a 1 minute, here it is. Okay, and here's the mitigation area, which is a 1 to 3.9. But that's what I would target, in my opinion. Like, there's no need to like target some stupid ass zone. Like, to be honest. Look at this. Look at this tan line. Fucking, I literally got the best tan line in the game, for real. Alright, we might come down. Who fucking knows? I don't really give a fuck. But that is also why you wait for, hear me out, confirmations through double MBs, which is, yeah. But based on what we just saw, it makes sense to buy, technically. Now if we go over to the S&P 500, because your boy loves to trade it, what do we have? We have supply, we have mitigation, we have this break, so we're looking for sales. Simple. Sales from here, what do we have? Oh my, this is perfect. This is perfect. This is perfect market conditions, bruh. Actually, for real though. Literally, sell from here. Hold on. Oh my, I'm gonna foam from the mouth. Literally, you could have sold here. Right? Is the 5 minute off? No, it's not. What a 3 minute? Yeah, that was a easy. What's E doing? Getting stopped. Okay, cool. I don't really care. But this S&P 500 was piss easy. It looks so clean. I mean, technically, you could also take the trade from here, with this being your stop loss, right? This is also valid, but your risk to reward is going to be shit. And your target for this is going to be displacement down. Yeah, it's probably going to be this low. So your risk to reward ain't that great, but yeah, it makes sense. So, but that's also why you use higher time frames, lower time frame, 1 minute to get your entry. But use the other time frames to confirm. That's it. But if we confirm this break now, which we might, then indubitably it is going to be buys on a U for sure. We're tapping into the supply because we created supply, as we can see right here. With this candle, this is our supply, right? And this is kind of why you'd be like, is it buys, is it sells? Because we have demand here. Market came down a bit, but this is what causes rally up. So it makes more sense basically to be buying, simply because we're inside of the zone. But as we already said, we don't have to be buying. But yeah. So now the candle's closed. Shit, my bad. Let's go back to the 5 minute. So this candle closed was our entry. Like this would have been our entry on our position. Okay. As we always do, like if we wanted to enter on the 5 minute, we would wait 5 minutes to close, which is closed there, and then we enter and we're targeting this low, right, which is a 1 of 3.5. This might get stopped. It's almost equal, but again, let's just go over to a different market now. We don't really have to be on this too much. There is no tan. What? There's literally a tan. What are you on about? I have tans everywhere. I'm the tanned goblin. I don't know what that means, but okay. We got to close on this. This is bullish as fuck. GCAD, fuck it. Alright, let's go on GCAD. Why not? Just because we know any marketplace is the same shit Like, it doesn't matter what market you're on. Like, people can make an excuse like, I mean, sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't trade this shit, which is like a stupid excuse that I use myself as well. Like, but there isn't really much excuse. It's all pretty much the same. That's the truth. Like, this, obviously you're gonna be confused as fuck when you look at this, but go down to a 1 day, okay? Go to the 1 day first, and basically you want to establish where market's trending on a 1 day. You know, you can definitely go to like a 1 week. People do 1 weeks. It's basically the same shit, just less candles, which is fine. But you can always, like, I think this is bearish, but I'm not too sure. On a very high time frame. I don't really know. Took liquidity on this end. Got these equal, but then we took this one here. Bullish momentum here, right? But obviously on the month we have a sell candle, so we could be coming down, but we don't know that for certain, right? But yeah, it's definitely possible to come down for sure. I don't really know. How's EU? Ugh. I was like bullish as fuck, and 2 seconds later, literally almost get stopped. I think I probably will get stopped out by the looks of things. Yeah, I think we're getting stopped out on this position, unfortunately. I think this was more just lack of patience by the looks of things. Because this is our zone, right? But the only problem is we didn't have our second confirmation, right? So it does make sense. And then obviously if we go to like a 5 minute, what do we have? So, oh no, up, right? I thought this was the fucking down cut. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing. It's these, I think it's the candle colours I'm fucking in my head. With me head. Alright. Yeah, we could be coming down for sure. We have supply here. Right. We have the mitigation inside here. So we go to the 4 hour. Right. What do we have? Again, so we're gonna highlight this as a 1 day. Right, just so we can understand. And then we're gonna go down to here and we're gonna see what this. And then we're gonna highlight this as 4 hour supply. Right. And then we'll go down to the 1 hour and we'll see what's on the 1 hour. Okay, now in fact we do have supply here. Alright. And then we're in these demand zones down here, so we could definitely be pushing up. Okay. And then we have some demand here, which is actually going to be this whole last candle. And then we have the remigration inside now. We've got down to 15 minute. Okay. We could technically refine this to this bit here. Okay. And then what do we have here? So the price action is quite ugly, but I think we're gonna come up. Fucking price action is ugly. Yeah, buys from here. Might go up actually, but we'll see. If we get some confirmations to buy, then we will. Right now we got retest, and then the buy position right here. So yeah, buy from here, stop loss being here, target basically being this first high, which hits. But actually, yeah, it makes sense. Our stop loss should have been underneath this bit. I don't know why am I putting my stop loss there? It's supposed to be there. What the fuck am I doing? Like, I'm not even thinking right now. But yeah, it's supposed to be there. EU, again, it's still inside of this zone. It's doing all right. S&P not really doing much. Did we end up going all the way up to where we wanted to? No, we're nowhere near. Alright, cool. So, what can we do? Well, It's a little uncertain, but some buys potentially. Let's just have a look on the 1 hour, see what we've got now. Alright. There's a possible buys from here because this was the last zone that caused the rally higher. So what do we have? A retest, and then we have this break. So this basically validates what? A buy, especially on this 5 minutes. So we could click, this would be our entry, and then technically this would have to be our stop loss, and then this is going to be our target by the looks of things. And obviously that goes full, right? So could we even target this high? 1 to 3. Now if we go back to this 1 hour, right? What do we have? We have our demand zone, which was created by this. Yeah, you could refine it to that. Obviously we have this right here as well, but we want to see what we can do. So now we've mitigated like pretty much 100%, if that. But we know we're probably, we broke the zone, so we could be buying. But there's nothing to do anything off of, and we get the second breakdown. So that almost completely, why am I on a 15 minute, I don't know. But it almost completely validates cells, which, yes, you would have taken down to these. Just do it as a 5 minute. Okay. Yeah, it could be buys, but I'm not going to do it just yet. Because I want to see if this zone hold that got created, and it didn't. Right, simply. But obviously if we go to the 1 hour again, if we just look, we had validation on supply, we have this retest, so we're not looking for buys, we're looking for sells, remember, and this is our zone. We tap in and we display down. So if we come back to this 5 minute, we have 15 minute, we have this push up, this push down, right, push up, push down, or you could literally go onto a 5 minute, right, push up, push down, okay, and then you could take us off from there, take it from there. It's probably going to keep coming down, I'd say. Yeah, retest this, and again, your stop loss would have been here, and yeah, I think it comes and takes this liquidity, and yeah, this liquidity, and obviously it rallies higher because we know we're coming up as well, right? So okay, so well, I'm still a bit tired. Could be buys, could be. I don't know for certain. Buy, no. Buy. I'm pretty sure, unless my math is wrong, but that's equal. And then target. Yeah, that's rip. Rip. Yeah, that's going up. Brilliant. So we did pretty much just resolve this on. I can't, man. I'm tired. I mean, I'm gonna end this video here. I need to get off the charts. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.